Hey guys, Road Warrior back here. I recently took second again in the one long, one short, and just kind of putting on my run here. Toby ended up getting a 450 pounder, so congratulations, Toby, as well as Grizzly was up there with a nice, respectable 432. Just kind of starting out here in the first spot. Again, I have all these marks up on my channel on my Congo DLC advice guide, and I have a bunch of other on my Farming Lake section and events. You guys are still looking for marks. Again, on the hook sizes, who really knows? Now, I've caught some really big ones in the event that you're not fortunate enough to have the X Series rib shad 6 inch there. I recently just acquired that probably 2-3 weeks ago. Before that, in other words, another good shad that you might use is, at least on this peak for sure, and any of the sunny and partly cloudy peaks, try the yellow 6 inch. Also, another one I think that's really popular is the 6 inch red and white one. Now, again, I'm not saying that a purple rib shad or the pink don't work, but kind of just do you. But again, a lot of times these things are just RNG, but it does kind of help. Right there in this moment, I'm kind of just laughing, thinking, well, here we go again. I'm going to get some smalls. And on a side note, what's going to come into play later is I didn't get my small to start, and I normally like to do that before the peak rises, and you'll kind of see what happens here. This ends up being a really long fight, but I just kind of wanted to show you here. Sometimes you guys have probably caught perch here before for sure. You never know if it's that 280-pound trophy that just runs like like he's bigger than he is. But in this event, I'm sitting here thinking that very thing. Well, I've got that either that or the little 300-pound unique perch that thinks he's 440 pounds. So again, I was doing a little bit of reel shredding there, trying to test this guy out and see if he had anything that was worth value weight-wise here again on the one long and one short. Again, these competitions will drive you crazy from time to time, but I would say just go ahead and try to stick with them. This one actually does have a duo swim bait, and I want to say the spider-tailed 6-inch X Series grub. So it's a great comp to go ahead and, it's a long comp though if you're having really bad RNG in this thing or you're getting a really horrible bite rate. Unfortunately, I think my buddy Jordan was playing with me at the same time. I think it took him forever to even get a unique. I think one of my other friends, his fish were either flying off or they were all small. But that can happen to you as well. So again, just kind of showing you how these things play out. I think this is probably the second or third time I've podiumed in this, and I probably played in it 15, 20 times now. This one can, stretch out quite a ways if you're getting that bad luck. But I would encourage you to go ahead and try. I know we do have the issue in the game right now with the perch flying off, or majority of the fish for whatever reason on lures alone. They tend to, when you go to set the hook, I want to say maybe it's not quite as bad on stop and go. Maybe that's just in my head, but with these perch in particular, they seem to bite a little better on twitching. But nonetheless, there's a nice 447 pounder. Now going on to the epidemic here on the smaller, the horrible part is I've got about an hour remaining, oddly enough, after I've caught that. So I've only caught the 2 unique perch. I'm so desperate at this point, just trying to get a small, knowing the peaks rise. I'm even throwing out a little bit of a hand mix. There's a mark for a small that I usually trust. As you can see there, 5.1 inches on bloodworms, 46 inches down. That's usually a solid spot for me. But for whatever reason, I could not get one. Now here's one other little secret spot I used to use back in the day. There is actually tilapia as well in there. As you can see, you can get a banded right inside the little hut there, oddly enough. Now, everybody that's watching along here and on the live stream when I was playing in this, oh, go fish by the alligator. So I thought it was kind of comical. Threw at this guy, and he about bit my line off, boys. He about bit my line off. But all jokes aside, what'll happen to you, as you can see there by the timestamp, I still got 30 minutes left. So it's taken me 30 minutes, and I don't even have one smaller or shorter than 4 inches. But thankfully, I come over here, and I'll also, just a keynote here, the left side where these the breeds are on the boat spawn, my spot's usually to the right, but the spot on the left will work as well. So I hope you guys keep casting out there, keep trying these things. Eventually, you'll get what you need, man. So take care, guys, and good luck. We'll see you in the next one.